Hello everyone, today I'll be checking out the legendary Chez Panisse Cafe, opened by Alice Waters in 1971. Alice Waters is one of the all-time food greats and the pioneer of the farm-to-table movement here in California, which emphasizes fresh, local, and seasonal ingredients. Today I'll be dining at the cafe, which is above the main Chez Panisse restaurant, as it is a little bit more affordable and more accessible and slightly less formal than the main restaurant. They have a monthly seasonal menu, and since it's August of 2025 right now when I'm filming, I have a feeling that we're going to be getting some of the best and freshest produce California has to offer. So let's go. I just got seated here at Chez Panisse, and I love the atmosphere because it has a really rustic feel to it, and I love the open kitchen because it really makes it feel alive and fun in here. They were extremely speedy with the orders. After they took my order, they came out with my starters in literally just a couple of minutes. I'll be starting off with their summer squash and corn soup, and it looks really smooth and yellow and creamy because it just looks like a pureed soup. Oh, that is just the best corn soup I've ever had, simply put, because it's so smooth. I mean, it's literally just so delicate and velvety, just as it coats all of your taste buds in the sweet corn flavor with the subtle taste of squash. And what's magical is the topping, because it's like a sage oil, which brings this really nice herby aroma. I know there's more food to come, but I really don't want to put down my spoon because it is that delicious. Oh yeah, that soup was so good. I just finished the entire thing in a matter of minutes, and now I have the little gem salad, and this is so colorful because I love the variety in here because there's carrots as well as sliced radish and coriander, and it's also in a ginger dressing. I'll get a bite with all of the elements, including the snap peas. Oh, this absolutely tastes like a bread and butter dish here at Chez Panisse because all the vegetables and produce are extremely fresh. I mean, this honestly tastes like Michelin star quality in terms of the quality of these veggies. I love how thinly the carrots are sliced because they're not too hard, and the snap peas are so pleasant and crispy and juicy. The lettuce is also pleasantly crispy. I love the coriander as well. And finally, the dressing is very light and subtle. I just taste an aromatic ginger flavor, and it's not too tart either, so it really lets the quality and taste of all the veggies shine, and you really taste that slightly sweet and just fresh flavor. The starters were amazing quality, and I feel like they're a great preview of the meal, but before the entrees come out, I want to try the spread, which looks really fluffy and crusty. Let's go for a taste of the spread. It feels really nice and slightly chewy. Oh, that is just a delightful sourdough. I really love the soft and chewy texture, and I also enjoy that it's not too sharp and sour. It's just a little bit of tartness to elevate the taste of the bread, and it only feels fitting because we're right here in Berkeley, across the bay from San Francisco, which is famous for sourdough. I got 3 different entrees, but I want to start off with the pizza because immediately when I entered the restaurant, I saw the pizza oven glowing away, and I've heard pretty great things about their pizza. This pizza is topped off with pancetta and capers, both of which I love. Oh, the pizza is great already. I love, first of all, that there's a very thin layer of cheese, so it's not too heavy. Then you get the fresh and zesty tomato sauce on the bottom that's not too tart, and then beneath it, you have the crust, which is paper thin. Definitely like an Italian style crust because it gets that really crispy and crunchy texture because of the wood-fired oven, and I really love the char on the outside of it. And now I gotta get another bite with some more of the capers and pancetta. Oh, that is the way you do it. You gotta get a big bite with all the elements. I love the sharp, salty taste of the capers, but there's just a few of them on there, so it's not too overwhelming. And the pancetta is amazing because this gets crisped up because of the high heat of the pizza oven, and it's almost just like a luxury bacon. Next off, we got their Bucatini pasta, which is bucatini along with cherry tomatoes as well as broccolini, and it's topped off with shaved cheese. I got a bite with all the elements, and it's in a mint and pistachio pesto sauce, which sounds very bougie and fancy. Wow, I truly feel the character of this restaurant summed up in this one dish. I mean, I love the tender and chewy bucatini noodles, then the freshness from all the different fresh elements in there. I mean, you have the juicy sweetness from the cherry tomatoes, which is balanced out by the mild bitterness of the broccolini. Then you have the delicious, rich, cheesy flavor of the Parmesan cheese, and I love how that's complemented by the richness of the pistachios that are in the pesto sauce. And then at the end, you get a slight herbal finish from the mint, which kind of balances out some of the heavier taste of this dish. Right when I'm here in August of 2025, they only have one pasta dish on the menu currently, but if you're coming here and you see a pasta, you definitely gotta try it. For my final entree, I got the grilled pork loin that's topped off with chili oil, and there's also some pepronata, which is this green vegetable on the side, and fried potatoes. If you know me, I'll definitely be starting off with the pork loin. Oh, I gotta be honest, this just might be the most delicious bite of the meal I've had so far. Yes, I enjoy my veggies, but I love the quality of this pork. The lean part of pork is just bursting with juice. It feels like it was just barely cooked through, so it retains all of the juiciness. I mean, it is just unbelievable. It's almost like drinking a piece of pork, and then along with it, there's a very thick fat cap, so it's really decadent and rich and fatty, and it definitely tastes like a luxurious pork dish. And just to round it off, you have that smoky chili oil, which just adds a little bit of a peppery flavor, but it's not spicy at all. It's just really smoky and pleasant. I gotta get a bite of our greens as well to go along with that pork. Oh, that is just like a juicy, lightly garlic flavored Swiss chard, and I love how it's extremely moist because it kind of cuts down some of the greasiness and heaviness of the pork, but wow, that is an amazing pairing. I'll get one of these crispy fried potatoes, which is just like a luxurious potato chip. Oh, that is just unbelievable. The texture of this is just out of this world because I love the lattice texture, so it gives it a really airy and crispy bite to it, and it makes it not super oily. And this adds a light crispy texture and flavor to go along with the other tasty bits of this dish. I think out of the 3 entrees I tried today, this pork loin has got to be my favorite. I know it's very meat focused and doesn't have a lot of veggies, just a little bit of the greens on the side, but I'm telling you, this is really delicious if you're into meat dishes. I just finished up my entrees, which were delicious, and now it's time for dessert. I got 2 desserts, and the first one I'm going to start off with is their Plum galette, which is supposedly the best dessert on their menu right now. Oh my gosh, this has left me speechless. I honestly could probably eat 4 of these. The crust on the bottom is paper thin and ridiculously buttery and flaky. I mean, it almost tastes like a croissant, and I love how it's not too sweet. And then I love the presentation because all of the fresh sliced plums are very thin, and they're just fanned out, and a really beautiful design on top. And because they're so thin, they just melt in your mouth into this jammy and custardy texture. And I just love all the zesty tart flavors. I gotta try a little bit with the ice cream on the side, which has fresh vanilla beans in it. I'm telling you, if you're coming here and they have some sort of pastry or galette, you definitely have to try it. Dessert number 2 is the raspberry and coconut ice cream served with a fresh strawberry compote. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with the coconut ice cream on its own. Oh, I was not expecting that at all. It's just a smooth coconut ice cream. There's no pieces of coconut, it's just blended, and it has a really toasted and slightly caramely, nutty flavor to it. Next off, we got the raspberry ice cream. Oh, that is just like an explosion of fresh fruit juices and ice cream in my mouth. I mean, I feel like it's really the border between a sorbet and an ice cream. Basically just like a sorbet and ice cream mixed together, because you get that fresh, smooth, blended raspberry flavor and all of its tartness, balanced out by the sweetness and creaminess of the ice cream. Finally, I gotta get a bite with the strawberries as well. Oh, I love the strawberry compote because it's very sweet and juicy and syrupy. And I kind of love how the sweetness of the syrup kind of cuts through some of the tartness of the raspberry ice cream. Oh, that was a truly wonderful meal here at the Chez Panisse Cafe, and I gotta give a shout out to my server Spencer for his outstanding service. I really enjoyed the lively atmosphere here as it feels a lot of fun and it isn't too formal. And seriously, the quality of food was just unmatched. I mean, this is the quintessential California farm-to-table experience because all of the produce and all of the foods were very fresh and expertly prepared. Simply put, this is just a Bay Area institution and somewhere you must visit at least once, and honestly, maybe even more than once, because I will have to come back another time just to try another one of their seasonal monthly menus. As always, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.